Stephen Avery. The state of Wisconsin, Circuit Court, Manawha County. State of Wisconsin, plaintiff, case number, versus Stephen Avery, Stephen A. Avery. Honorable Judge Angela. Okay. Affidavit of Stephen A. Avery Sr. Now comes your affidavit, Stephen A. Avery Sr. under oath and hereby states as follows. I am of legal majority and can truthfully and confidently testify to the matters contained herein based upon my personal knowledge. The factual statements herein are true and correct to the best of my knowledge, information, and belief. I am of sound mind and I am not taking any medications, nor have I ingested any alcohol that would impair my memory of the facts stated in this affidavit. Keep that. 2. I told my trial defense lawyers that my blood in the RAB4, or the RAB, had been taken from my sink. Strike that. You don't want that. Write what you told me. I told my trial defense lawyers and Richard Boyd that Teresa Marie Hallbach drove a 6P3 deep jewel green 1999 to 2000 RAV4. Okay? So you're going to re-edit that. 3. Whenever I crush vehicles, strike that. 4. I made a number of appointments with Auto Trader, strike that. That does not help you. No guns, strike that. Burn barrel, strike that. Back panel of the wooden record case, strike that. I noticed my toothbrush, strike that. Oh, events of October 31, 2005. When I called Auto Trader, strike that. 10, or 9. 10. I called Auto Trader, strike that. That's strike 10. You don't need that. 11, sometimes I use the 67 features, strike that. 12, Mrs. Hallbach. 12. Mrs. Hallbach got to our property around 14:31 hours. When I looked out of the window of my trailer, I saw her taking pictures of my sister's van. I put my shoes on to go outside and pay her. I saw her start to walk towards my trailer when I was going outside, but when she saw me, she waved, turned around, and walked back to her dark green 6P3 deep jewel green 6P3 deep jewel green. So green and dark green do not help you. 6P3 deep jewel green, mica, pearl, metallic. One of the three. I went over to the car. I remember she was sitting in the driver's seat with the door open and the engine was running. I went over and handed her $40 cash in the ad. She gave me an Auto Trader magazine and drove away in her 6P3 deep jewel green Toyota Ram4. I remember she turned left on Highway 147. It doesn't matter. She turned left, she turned right. Who gives a fuck? But throw that in anyway. Anyway, 13. I noticed the exterior of her car was very clean and also was painted 6P3 deep jewel green. There was no visible dirt or mud stains on it. It looked clean. The driver's side parking light was not broken. Mrs. Hallbach got to our property within a few minutes after I called. 14. I looked at Auto Trader magazine she gave me, and anyway, strike that. Who gives a fuck? You can put that in for whatever. But when I called Teresa at 4:35, strike that. I had a bonfire, strike that. 17, I would burn trash, strike that. Events of November 3rd, 2005. On the evening, number 18. On the evening of November 3, 2005. That's 3 November, Steve. Manawha County Sheriff Department Sergeant Colburn visited property. No. On the evening of 3 November 2005, Steve, you watched at 10 o'clock, you watched WBay 2 News, Action 2 News, coverage you can count on. Cammie Rampson, Bill Zartz, and Jason Zimmerman reported that Teresa Marie Halbach's vehicle was 6P3 deep jewel green, just like you see here, and that matched the vehicle in which you saw Teresa Marie Halbach drive. And you know that's a 6P3 deep jewel green. Then, events on the 4th of November, again, you watched WBay 2 News, Cammie Rampson, Bill Zartz, and Jason Alexander, and they reported the same vehicle that you saw. You saw, that's the same color of vehicle, the exact same color of vehicle. As a matter of fact, the front bumper was 6P3 deep jewel green. The side catalytic was 6P3 deep jewel green. The flares on it was 6P3 deep jewel green. The exterior mirror housing 6P3 deep jewel, and you will name every piece off. When she drove away, the back bumper cover 6P3 deep jewel green. The door handles were 6P3 deep jewel green. The tint on the privacy glass was green, and that green privacy glass only is on green RAV4s, not blue ones. Okay. Strike 19, strike 20, strike 21, strike 22, who gives a shit? Strike 23, strike 24, strike 25, events in November 2005. Strike 26, strike 27, strike 28, who gives a fuck? Strike 29, strike 30, strike 31, and you want this in, okay, now we go to proceed post-conviction proceedings. Stephen Avery, yeah, you fire that bitch Kathleen T. Zellner's ass. Oh, fuck. Hey, did you hear? Yeah, Stephen Avery fired his post-conviction attorney Kathleen T. Zellner after 9 years and so many months, days. Okay, yeah. And you're going to file a post-conviction motion. Okay? And that reads, I saw Teresa Marie Halbach vehicle, 6P3 deep jewel green, whilst it was on my property. And I've seen that same vehicle through every single one of the times that she showed up at my property. She always showed up at my property in a 6P3 deep jewel green. Every appointment. That same 6P3 deep jewel green is the same vehicle that I saw on WBay News on the 3rd and the 4th of November. Okay? Now remember, Kathleen T. Zellner is fired, and now you're shoving this up the court's ass. So what will happen if you fire Kathleen T. Zellner? Boom! It'll be a super fucking nova in the Making a Murderer docu-series, convicting a murderer, true of a false confession, fuck, true story of a false confession, fuck. All the books, everybody that read those books, boom! You will have more people than ever in Making a Murderer. Or whatever. Netflix, it'll go right back up to number 1 in Netflix. Season 3 coming out. You're making season 3 happen. I'm making season 3 happen. You just follow along and it will occur. Yeah. It'll be all over the fucking news. It'll be wildfire. Damn. Right now, you ain't making the news. That's how you make the news. You fire Zellner. Zellner, you're fired. Okay? Get the fuck out. Now then. Guess what? The court is going to have to deal with the green rapport. Right now, this thing right here, yeah, it says nothing about it. 6B3 Deep Joe Green rapport. Nothing. So it doesn't help you. This is just, it doesn't help you. 6B3 Deep Joe Green helps you. Okay? Now then, you fire Zellner. It's all over the place. Now it's in the news, and they're going to ask Cammie Rapson, Bill Zartz, Jason Zimmerman, and Alexander. Jason Alexander. Jason Zimmerman. Either way, we're going to have to ask those guys. Why in the fuck didn't you report that they had the wrong fucking rapport? So you went into cahoots with them. Therefore, you can be sued, and you are co-conspiring Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey's convictions because you won't report on you reported on the green rapport when it came in, but you didn't report on the blue rapport that they were presenting in court, and you didn't go, hey, they started out with a green rapport, and now they're with a blue rapport. What the fuck is going on? And you did not report that. You were in cahoots, therefore you're sued. Stephen Avery, yeah, you're going to sue every fucking body, everybody's ass. Shit. Okay. What that proves is, and since Kathleen T. Zellner did put it into court, you want Tim Batcher? Yeah, Batcher. Congratulations, Tim. Yeah, you made Kenneth R. Kratz. You see, I write screenplays. And Tim, you're the best Kenneth R. Kratz dialogue I got. As a matter of fact, I even think you are Kenneth R. Kratz. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I got your dialogue. It's mine, and I will do with it what I want. Okay. Stephen Avery, yeah, I got some, I went over Mysteries in Manitowoc, and I completely dominated. They gave up. They had the white flag. They had the fucking... I got them so fucking tied up, bad, pinned to the mat, so freaking bad, okay? It's unbelievable. So, Now what? Well, you're in a heap of shit. You wanna know why you're in a heap of shit? The reason why that you're in a heap of shit, Steve, and you will be prosecuted and you will not get out of prison, is because you lied to the court. Through your attorney, Kathleen T. Zellner, you lied through her to the court. You told the court that Teresa Rehalbach's vehicle was blue. Because Kathleen T. Zellner says it's blue. And therefore she's representing you, and Stephen Avery files this and it's blue. And then Kathleen T. Zellner, but she filed it in your behalf. Is she responsible for what's in it? You're responsible for what's in it, Steve. By you siding with siding with Kathleen T. Zellner, you committed perjury. She is using you to perjure the court because you say Teresa Rehalbach's vehicle is blue. It's not green like the one that you've seen on WBay News on the 3rd and 4th. No. It's not green like scenes. So what they're doing is they're telling you that Teresa Rehalbach, and they even have film footage of them going out there doing it in a blue fucking RAV4, driving all over the property. Okay? Now you're in a heap of shit. Number one is they use fraud upon the court, and therefore your conviction has never been. You have never been convicted. You're an innocent man as you sit in prison all this time. And the reason why you're there is because you said to the court that Teresa Rehalbach's vehicle was blue. It's that simple. You lied to the court. Therefore, they're going to charge you with perjury, and then you're going to be in prison for perjury to the court because you've been lying to the court all this fucking time. Okay? So you're going to have to sue Zellner. Because how did Zellner get you to agree to perjure to the court? How did you get that? What did she do to you to make you agree that the vehicle is blue? Well, there's something that ties Kathleen T. Zellner in, that she is giving you advice, legal advice, and you follow her legal advice, and therefore you blame her. She's working for you, but yet you had her file it because you agreed with it. You're fucked. So you get out of prison because it's fraud. You've never been convicted of that crime, and as if it never existed, gone, completely purged off, everything purged. A notice you're not convicted anymore, you've never been convicted, and yet you go to prison, you're a free man, you got all this fucking money, you can sue everybody's ass off, except for one minor detail. You agreed to blue. You're responsible, and you're going to hang. You're fucked. She fucked you. Even if you are free, you're not free because you got perjury. Kathleen T. Zellner is knowingly filing perjured shit. And she talked you into it. Now, how does she talk you into it? She fucked you, dude. You're going to prison. Wait a minute, you're already there. You're not getting out. They're just going to say, well, okay, we'll get rid of this one, but you perjured your ass off all this fucking time. Because you gave in. You knew it was green. You knew they were using blue. Why didn't you say something? You did. Did they ignore you? Yes. She got you somehow if you don't agree to blue, I'm going to quit and you're going to stay in prison for fucking ever. Well, that changes things. That means that you're under stress and duress, and therefore you cannot be held accountable. You're a free man, but now the shoe's on the other foot, bitch. Zellner. Yeah. Now you are the one holding the bag, and Steven walks, and you go to fucking prison, bitch. That's what you did. That's what you did. I know my fucking color codes. That's why I stomp ass. Hey, any motherfucker out there, I don't care who you are, bring it on. Bring on the color of the rapport. No, it's not the angle, it's not the dangle, no. It's not the aperture, it's not the camera, okay? This is bullshit, this is freaking photography. And I know my color codes. Toyota color codes. There's not one Toyota color code anywhere in the entire volume of the case. Not one. It's always green, blue, bluish green, greenish blue, but not a color code. So now we're going to go through. Stephen Avery, dude, you want an interview with Bob Lemieux. You want an interview with Karen Kay. You want an interview with Katie Cutson of Lemieux Toyota in Green Bay. Those three people. You put in a summons for them to come to court. Yeah. And then you got Craig Johnson, Eric Loy, Dean Strang, Jerome Buding, Kathleen T. Zellner. It took 5 fucking attorneys to keep you in prison for all these fucking years. Stephen Avery fires them all, and he goes up there and he's pro C. And he has Don. What color is Teresa Rapport? 6B3 Deep Joe Green. Karen Kay, cashier. Lemieux Toyota. What color was Teresa Rapport when she drove it off of the fucking lot? It was 6B3 Deep Joe Green. Katie Cutson. Yeah. What color combination is 760? All one color. Those three people. Who's got anything to say about it? Who? Nobody. They're wrong. Well, shit, get the fuck out of here. We don't want to hear your shit, okay? Because we know you're fucked. Okay? And there sits Kraft. Okay? He's got shit to say. Yeah. Nobody can withstand the testimony of those three people, of which, conveniently, they never showed the fuck up. Why? For $400,000 you kicked over to those guys. They didn't go interview those three people, mainly because they watched WBA2 News 3rd and 4th. They realized the significance of the blue rapport and the green rapport, and they went into cahoots with Kratz and the gang to put on a show trial, all the time knowing for a fact that they watched, because Dean Strain says he watched them all. And then Dean Strain watched Cammy Raskin, WBA2 News broadcast, and they seen a one-color 6P3 deep jewel green RAV4, just like the one you've seen here, that was picked out by Mike Halbach. Mike Halbach gave it to Jerry Pagel. Jerry Pagel gave it to WBA2 News, and they showed it. So it's really Mike Halbach's picture of his sister vehicle that he saw it until it came up blue, and then he went with the blue. They all fucking railroaded your ass. All of them. None of them didn't railroad your ass. You had no friend in that court, period. You were surrounded by nothing but enemies of the Constitution of the United States of America. That's what you were surrounded by. I know my shit. I know my shit. And I'm busting your ass. If Stephen Avery doesn't fire you, Zoner, yeah, then I will. Okay? I'm going to go straight to... You know, I sent out this packet, VIA through Brendan Young, right? Brendan Young. I didn't want you to get them and sign for them. No, that was not the idea. We had all of it in there, sure. I mean, it was going to be delivered. You take it, you got it. You take it, you got it. And what did I get? I got all these photographs that happened to go to two other people that were not on the list. Yeah, I'm not going to give up all of my fucking eggs. No, I went to two other people, and those two other people know exactly who they are. Okay? And in that are 760 Mystic Teal Mica, 6P3 Deep Jewel Green, 8L5. There's different color codes, different pictures, different color codes. Same picture, different color codes. Okay? I mean, the pictures tell it all. Okay? There's too many color codes. You only have to have one color code. One color code. If there's two color codes, there's two RAV4s. If there's three color codes, there's three RAV4s. If there's four color codes, there's five color. There's a RAV4 for every color code. That's it. Why wasn't this brought into court? Okay, I'm Eric Loy. I watched WBA2 News. I seen dark green. They got blue. I would have entered into evidence. WBA2 News broadcast 3, 4. Why is that not shown before the court? And then compare it with all the pictures to show that there is more than one RAV4. Steve, yeah, you know there's more than one RAV4. You know that. You saw Teresa driving a 6P3 Deep Jewel Green, and yet you're sitting there staring at a 760 Mystic Teal Mica that's been doctored up to appear to be a K95. Two color code combination. Yeah. You know that. Well, prove it. Well, I did. And I sent all of Brandon Young, sent them all out, and he's supposed to get back a rejection, return to senders. He hasn't got them back. They hadn't even sent them back. They haven't taken them. They haven't sent them back. They just dropped off the end of the fucking world. Nah. We got to sit there where it's Kathleen T. and it's sitting there on her door 3 fucking times. They're trying to get it to her. She won't take it. This gets Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey the fuck out of prison. This breaks it all fucking down, and people are going to pay hell for it, and she won't take it. But She'll fuck Bobby. Why is she fucking Bobby? What's that about? It's not about Bobby. It's about Brendan. See? Why is Stephen Avery over here kidnapping, raping, getting Brendan involved, the whole fucking bit, out in the garage, shoot her 10 times, throw her in the fire pit, hole, just roll her ass in, and somehow they got the Dassey computer in forensics. Brendan was talked into it on the spot, on the moment. So what's on the computer? Why do they have the computer? Huh? What's the search warrant for the computer? They want the computer because it has Brendan Dassey's play log, and they could tell what he was playing, what his score was, and more importantly, what time. And he was there the whole fucking time. And if they don't have that computer, and they can produce Brendan Dassey's play record for the 31st of October 2005, their case goes to shit. So Zoner, yeah, why are you on Bobby? Hey, Zoner, yeah. Stephen Avery, okay, he doesn't fire you. He doesn't fire you. Not yet, anyway. He's still got some use for your ass. So Stephen Avery, yeah, you tell Zoner that you want Brendan Dassey's play schedule out of that computer. He was playing. Was he online playing? Was he playing against somebody else? Then that will go to the other else's IP address, and they were playing, and they could testify that, yeah, they were playing against Brendan Dassey during this time period when he's supposed to be over there raping Theresa Marie Halbach. That's why, stupid bitch. Why don't you do that? Stephen, yeah, I told her to do that. You want Brendan Dassey's, Laura and Dresden, yeah, you're supposed to be for Brendan. Why don't you? Yeah, put it in there. Tell them that you want that dog. You don't care about anything else. You just want that log to see if Brendan was there typing. Okay? Yeah. There it is. And that is Brendan's alibi, of which conveniently they have that, conveniently they don't know. Yeah. So Brendan's sitting there playing like he said he was, and his computer tower is his alibi. And they can't have that. So they got to have all this nasty ass shit, and that is just a straw man argument that does not actually exist. Okay. No, Bobby's not in there doing the shit that they say that he's doing. It's right there. It's in the log. No. Kenneth R. Kratz, Bobbin, Gone, those guys, they have access to this shit. Okay? Bobby doesn't. You're not going to get online and type in, I want most horrific fucking shit that's illegal for me to watch, click, and Google search it, and boom, there it is. No, you have to be in some type of dark web, or you have to have an archive of porn. You know who has the most porn in the whole fucking world? The police. Yeah. They're confiscating all the kiddie porn and everything like that. They're getting it all. And it goes into evidence. Yeah. If you like that type of stuff, I suggest you become a cop. You know what I mean? So, where's Bobby going to get this? Kratz, it's right there. They got volumes and volumes and volumes of this hideous shit that they get from crime scenes and stuff. Where's Bobby going to get that? Who has more access to that crap? They do. They don't want Brendan to have an alibi. And there sits his alibi in the dasty computer sitting over there. So there it is. Brendan was on gaming the whole fucking time. Okay? So why don't you do that before Stephen Avery fires your ass? Hey, I got an idea. Fuck. Why don't Stephen Avery tell you to go get the VIN number off of the 6P3 Deep Joe Green RAV4 that Manawak County Sheriff's Department has impounded, seized in the Teresa Marie Halbach kidnapping case. You want the VIN number off of that. That's going to come back as a 6P3 Deep Joe Green, and Stephen Avery will positively identify it. Take pictures of it. And more importantly, when you open up the door jamb, you get down there and you take pictures. You take pictures, there it is. Not off the fucking firewall where it's all hidden and shit. Now, right there it is. See, all these pictures, they all miss one thing. Every picture of all the RAV4s that are in custody all share one thing in common. They take pictures of everything else, but that little white identification sticker. They don't do that. Why? And then Stephen Avery says, yeah, that's it. Then you go in there and you test it for DNA. After all these years. And it comes up, Teresa's hair swab, Teresa's DNA is just seeping all over this place. You know, the key that went with it's got Teresa's DNA all over it. You know, there's Teresa in that vehicle, all over. Get in, get out, the outside door handle, the whole bit, it's all there. And you find Teresa's DNA all over that fucker. But yet you find not one piece of DNA in the RAV4 that is licensed to her by the state of Wisconsin. Yeah. It's sitting up there at Cleveland Auto. Now, it no longer exists. They got rid of it. It's scrapped and gone to fucking China, okay? Yeah. So it doesn't exist no more. So you can't test it, right? And if you can't test it, then you can't prove it's Teresa's. But you could have proven it was Teresa's. And therefore it is assumed to be Teresa's because you don't have it anymore and you can't test it otherwise. Therefore, the Stephen Avery's conviction is null and void. Yeah, null and void. The potential was there. Now it's not. Because of the negligence, and Stephen Avery walks. And then we're back to the court again, and Stephen Avery Stephen Avery walks out, they put the cuffs on him, they take him down there, and they charge him with defraud, with perjury, and filing false documentation to a court of law. Because he followed the advice of Kathleen T. Zellner, and Kathleen T. Zellner knew what she was doing, and she got him to do that, to stress and duress. Oh, wait a minute, stress and duress once again. Oh, I guess he's absolved of the crime. Because actually Kathleen T. Zellner was doing the crime and was strong-arming his ass into it. He's in prison. He wants out of prison. He'll go with whatever she says, you know. But then again, Stephen Avery is responsible for what he posed, for what he's responsible. And Kathleen T. Zellner, therefore, is not. Except for stress and duress. Okay? Stephen Avery is not responsible. Kathleen T. Zellner is responsible. Kathleen T. Zellner then goes to fucking prison. And Stephen Avery walks. He's the victim. Okay? Yeah. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Now, Stephen Avery. Yeah, here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a piece of paper, whatever it may be. Okay, type this up. Oh, I got an idea. Why don't you open up a bank account and get a checkbook? Yeah, open up a bank account and get a checkbook. And what you want to do, fuck it, just get a jailhouse piece of paper, right? And draw out a fucking check and say, $1 million. Stephen Avery. I owe you, in the note, I owe you, and when I get my settlement money, I'll pay you off. Okay, you got me there? Now what you do is this. $1 million, right? Right out to Elon Musk. You know, I think Elon Musk knows how to balance a checkbook. Yeah. Pay to the order of Elon Musk $1 million. That ought to get his attention. Anytime you throw $1 million out, you probably got somebody's attention. Elon Musk. Yeah, send it to him. Another one. I, Stephen A. Avery, pay to the order of Sean Atwood, $1 million. Sean Atwood could probably use another $1 million, right? You know? $1 million, President Donald J. Trump, not President, just Donald J. Trump, $1 million, and then write down United States Navy Sea Cadet Corps, okay? United States Naval Sea Cadet Corps. It's a 501c3 nonprofit. You can't give the president $1 million fucking dollars to put in his pocket to come do you a favor, okay? It doesn't work that way. But you can give Trump $1 million if he does this and the money goes to a charitable organization. Yet you can do, yes, you can. So, Trump, $1 million to Trump. Okay, you got my attention. What do you got, Steve? You got 6'3" deep jewel green. That's what you got. They have a 760 Mystic Steel mica slash made up with parts of a K95 combined. It doesn't come that way. They don't do that way. Okay? What do you got? Well, let's see now. You got a 6p3 deep jewel green door handle on the front passenger side. In evidence, Wisconsin State Crime Lab. And it's on a 760 door. That door handle doesn't belong on that door. Somebody either changed the door handle out or they pasted in a green door handle when it was there. Photoshop. If somebody did it for real, you're out of there. If somebody did it Photoshop, you're out of there. That door handle is the handle to your freedom. It's right there on your Stephen Avery is innocent. Okay? That's the way that is. Now, Sandy Greenman agrees with Stephen Avery that Teresa Marie Halbach's vehicle was blue. What the fuck is wrong with Sandy Greenman? You know? She ain't there for you, Stephen. She's part of that one RAV4 theory that defies all fucking logic. So she ain't there for you. She's fucked in the head. Like all these other fuckers are fucked in the head. Oh, I got one. Yeah. Susie Stallone? Yeah. That's not Teresa's car when she sees the 6B3 Deep Joe Green. So obviously she knows the difference between the two. And yet, when it's run on WBA News, and you got them saying that in real time, that back then, Susie Sloan, Susan Wright, Tom Batcher, Brian Zoller, all of them would say, well, WBA got it wrong, and it's blue. You see? Somebody has to be wrong. But they did that 10 years before Netflix came out, and it's been 10 years since. And now they're saying that what they did back then is wrong. Oh, they got the wrong car. Mike Hallbach picked out a 63 Deep Jewel Green, and he didn't pick out a 760 Mystic Teal Mica. So it's Mike Hallbach's picture. Okay? And it doesn't look like the picture that Tom Pierce supposedly took of Teresa Marie Hallbach at Voyager Park. You see? So these people pound reality into their fantasy, not take reality for what it is. And that's what you have. So, Stephen Avery, quit your fucking lying. You lie, you stay in prison. You tell the truth, you're a free man. The truth will set you free. But that's not what Kathleen T. Zellner is there about. Fuck no. She's there about keeping your ass there and waiting to time it out until you die of old fucking age. And if you haven't figured that out over the last 10 years, okay, yeah. So you keep relying on Zellner while Zellner's fucking stabbing your ass in the back. Just like Jerome Buding and Strang, they stabbed you in the back. They fucking damn well knew. Loy and Johnson, they stabbed you in the back. They fucking well knew. They all fucking knew that Teresa drove a 6B3 Deep Jewel Green, but she owned a 760 Mystic Teal Mica. Now, Teresa Marie Hallbach is supposed to be driving the 6B3 Deep Jewel, supposed to be driving the 760 Mystic Teal Mica. She owned it, she drove it. That's what was supposed to happen. So when they found it, they're supposed to find all this DNA and hair and shit of Teresa in it. On the key, the whole fucking bit, right? But the problem, it's not there. I wonder why. And then everybody says, yeah, I saw that green 6B3 Deep Jewel Green RAV4 here at the bridge 4 times fucking over. Okay, and we got the window busted out here, and we got the front window busted out here. We got a bullet hole in the back. We got brand new whatever in the back. Looks like it's been replaced. And we got Ryan Hillegrass with defensive scratches on the back of his hand, his left hand, her right hand. We got scratches going from this to this, which is lower left, upper right, almost vertically on Bobby's back. So what happened? Teresa Marie Hallbach snookered them all. Why? Because she went and borrowed, loaned, but not leased, a 6B3 Deep Jewel Green that she put Sam William Henry 582 on. And she drove around in that, not leaving one strand of fucking hair in her 760, not leaving one ick of DNA of Teresa in that vehicle. Teresa's never been in that vehicle. She's never been in that vehicle. She was given a 760 Mystic Teal Mica to go drive in Dream Bay and go get a ticket, and she used Teresa, TH. It's on her driver's license. The guy copied it off her driver's license. Okay? So there's that. Then she could have went down there to Schmidt in the blue one, the 760, and then he reports that she was driving a blue one. And then the Zittler, they just said nothing about the vehicle. And then she arrives on Stephen on the blue one. So really you only have Schmidt blue, and you have Stephen Avery green. So what'd she do? She swapped cars somewhere in between. They're not the same fucking vehicle, and it's not going to happen that way. Okay? So if he says it's blue, it's 760 Mystic Teal Mica. If it's Stephen Avery, you know it's green, so it's 6B3 Deep Jewel Green. Those are the color codes for those years. Okay? We can go into some other color codes. It doesn't matter. The matter is that they're not the same color code. One. There's 2 color codes, you walk. There's 3 color codes, actually. So you walk twice, Steve. So whenever you want to pull your head out of your ass and actually fucking do something to get yourself out of prison, you can be out sometime next week, okay? Or you go along with his owner and you keep defrauding the fucking court. You keep defrauding the fucking court. She's filing perjured shit in the court. That's what she's doing. And as far as ethics goes, we can have her disbarred. She needs to be disbarred. Not until after she goes to court and petitions the court to go get the bin off of the 6B3 Deep Joe Green that's sitting up there in Cleveland Auto Salvage, Herman's place. Okay, his wreck yard. Yeah. You'll find Teresa's DNA all over that fucking thing. Well, they got rid of it. They got rid of it and Teresa's DNA. You can't prove shit. See? Teresa's DNA has to be spread all over every fucking thing in a RAV4, and the blue one, 760 Mystic Teomica 3044, ain't it. Okay? I got this face. This is fucking sewed, dude. Just sewed. All you have to do is get rid of Zoner, and everything else will fall into fucking place. Now you tell Trump that you want Trump to do something for the generous $1 million to the Naval Sea Cadet Corps, a nonprofit 501c3, specifically that one. I was in the Navy. And Trump is going to say, yeah, sure, fuck. We support our youth, we support our military people, we support the Navy. Oh. Make out another check. $1 million. Go to Young Marines of the Marine Corps Need, 501c3. Yeah. That's a little, Young Marines. So that's $2 million to Trump. Huh? I don't even know. Well, wait a minute. The Boy Scouts of America has a Sea Scout program. Oh, Donald Trump. Yeah, here's a $3 million to a Boy Scouts of America Sea Cadet program. Our Sea Scouts. There you go. Well, let me see. What else is there? $1 million to Youth Challenge, United States National Guard, Youth Challenge. Yeah, $1 million to Youth Challenge. Now that's up to $4 million fucking dollars, Stephen. Let's throw another one. $5 million. I, Stephen A. Avery, write $1 million, right, to this other youth program. What would that be? Fuck. We got the Youth Challenge. We got this. Okay. Children of the Night. That gets teenage minors and children, those 12 and under, and they get them out of prostitution. Elon Musk, you got $1 million grant. You got $1 million from Stephen A. Avery, and what you do is you assemble the finest post-conviction attorney to go over this case. Wait a minute. I, Stephen A. Avery, signed Kathleen T. Zoner $1 million, okay? And she prosecutes this case. She's the best person possible. So she now takes the position of the prosecutor to prosecute Ken Tratz, and the gang. Art-based prison. Zoner, you got two choices. One, you could collect $1 million if you prosecute this case as a fraud upon the court case, and avoid prison. Okay, we might be able to do that. I'm sure Trump can pressure Evers into granting you clemency. We can use that. Or not. And you go to fucking prison, bitch. Which way you want it? Which way you want it? So, Zoner, yeah. Here's your new marching fucking orders if you want $1 million and avoid prison. And keep... Well, I can't do nothing about that. You're going to be disbarred, fuck. That's out of my hands. That's out of everybody's hands. Yeah, that's the Bar Association. All right. You're going to be disbarred. But good thing you got a job. You're no longer an attorney. They won't let you work as an attorney. You're barred for fucking life. But you can negotiate a deal with Stephen Avery and Kenneth R. Kratz to co-author a book together. It'd be Kenneth R. Kratz, Avery, Kenneth R. Kratz, just trade places. And we'll have commentary by Kathleen T. Zellner. So Zellner, what you're going to do is you're going to, for $1 million, you're going to analyze every single photograph through a photography forensics lab and come out with the actual results of all the photographs and evidence. Yes. Why wasn't that done? If that was done back day one, Stephen Avery and Brendan Dassey had never gone to prison. If you showed WBA 2 News 3 and 4 November 2005, Stephen Avery wouldn't have been in prison. So they snookered you. They fucked you. And they're continuing to fuck you. And that's right. There's a plan. There's a plan. Oh, yeah. Now, Stephen Avery, I want you to write a check out for Laura Keck for $20,000, Ali Apperson for $20,000, Casey Olivers for $20,000, and we'll go down this list. Stacy Seabrook, he's $50,000. Okay? $50,000 for Stacy Seabrook. Yeah. And the list is long and distinguished. I want all the YouTubers that have put out the YouTube on Making a Murder, Stephen Avery, Brendan Dassey, the whole fucking Teresa Marie Halbach saga shit, okay? And create a citizens investigation team. Cut me a check for $20,000. Actually, cut me a check for $100,000. You know that $100,000 reward for information leading to the killer of Teresa Marie Halbach? Well, if Teresa Marie Halbach comes up alive, there's no killer, I get the reward money. Write a $1 million check to Teresa Marie Halbach. She has to show up to collect it, right? Right? Teresa Marie Halbach will show up and she'll collect her check. Now, does anybody out there have a better plan? No. Zellner does not have a better plan. Knight Rider and Drizzen, they have no plan. Okay? I have the plan. Or stick with Zellner and stay in prison forever and die in prison. That's pretty much it.